Yo, what is up, Lynn? Welcome to the stream. It's gonna be a short one, maybe 2 hours or less, actually. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, welcome back. I'm excited to be doing this. I need to get a haircut at some point. Gonna be playing good old Everdale in that, and now Valley is. Well, we lost a member, so we're down to 2, but hey, we'll see what we can do. So anyway, yeah, what is a good way to start the stream? Good old softwares. I thought 360 mirroring is what I use for this stream here. It does a great job. It does a great job. So yeah, I like using that. Also, the other one is, what's the other one called? There's another couple ones which I will get up. Oops, that. All those icons. I never use the desktop. I don't use the desktop. We'll just come over here. Okay, there we go. And like this. So yeah, welcome. Add first. Oh, there we go. Boom. So we got this, some of the old softwares that I like. Viva Video, that was so good. I even used that in Finland. That was the one I exported and made and released. Did I release the video when I was there? I'm not sure, because I couldn't have done a thumbnail. Yeah, I think I did release one when I was there. It was such a good program. And then they removed the option to export the video that you'd made to gallery, to the photos view, and it became absolutely obsolete to me, and probably a lot of other people. Although it sounds like without VIP, they must have then added it back in, but you have to be VIP. Because I think I was VIP for a while or something, but they just removed that option and just wrecked it for me. The other software, Restream, interesting. I can't find any Wikipedia. It's one of the few things that, like, so this one's in Espanol and Spanish, Russian, PT. I'm not sure what that one is, and then DE. For Denmark, no, for Germany, but it's not in English. I thought it was like, what? That's crazy. There's no Restream Wikipedia. Does that mean that all the different, so they don't auto-translate it to all these languages? They make it like having everyone then spending all this time making these, so like, so then the Germans will have to go through and create the entire Wikipedia again, versus like having some sort of synchronicity or something, because that's an insane amount of resources. So because this is the program I use, and Restream is really good. And so it came out in vk.com. But it's interesting. So Scope, and then Scope, and then a Freak TV in 2017. Because later that was quite late, 2019 for DLive. That was real good. I think it would be real smart because I have to pay to stream to. It's only $10, so it's not that much. I think it's $10. Yeah, it is. It's only $10 a month, 10 US, $9.50 I think, which isn't bad. To go to Rumble, but it would be awesome if they could just add that one. That would be a real good one. So, because if you want, so I use a Freaker TV and that I use a few different ones. Anyway, that's some good software things. Mirroring, this is the one I use, but this is real bad reviews on the other thing. It hasn't been updated since 2018. But the one that I use here, it works fine. So anyway, we had some trouble setting up the stream, but we got it going now. I realized that the other streams that I've done, channel content, I've been using 2021. I've been putting the dates wrong. So yeah, boom. Did any of you notice that? I didn't. Anyway, I've noticed it now, so I'll fix it for this one. This should be live now. We just got a letter. So we got that, and then we got this here, which is good. Shardlight, welcome to the stream. Woke up at 6 AM, well, 6:02. Boom, I got up at 5:32 PM, and I recorded a video before I went to bed, and I recorded a video before I got up. I'm releasing a video on Rumble now, which I recorded yesterday before the update came out. I've also done something with the title, and I think this is why, after 3 attempts of trying to create it, it's so annoying if you do the description and then it doesn't save. Such a pain. But there's this thing that you can do that I'll just not save it, but if you're like at Everdale, you can then click on it, and then I don't know if that then means that they'll be notified or if it's just related to that, because I thought that actually could increase my rank, because I was looking up yesterday Everdale, as you're looking up Rush Wars, and so with Everdale actually, if there's this thing, and then if you on the mobile, and then if you scroll down, you click on, you can sort of see you get a wee bit of an idea, like you can then see some of the Twitch streams that I did, but I missed them. Even for Rush Wars, I wasn't on any of those main videos, which is a shame. But yeah, you can even do like at PewDiePie and that. I don't know what it means, how it affects that. Like, what does it actually do? Like, do they get notified, or does it link the content as related? SuperSight, yeah, we're the only one that shows up for that. I think you have to have over 10K. Maybe that's it, for the list of the video I could have done of things that you get. That would be one of the things. Boom. So there's that. One thing I did want to show. Well, actually, we'll get the game up and running, fully operational. And, well, have we still got that mirroring? No, it's not mirroring. Oh no, it's not on this device anyway. But yeah, I'll just come over here. Okay, we'll get this up then. We'll get this up. Get it fully operational. There we go, boom. And we'll open that there, like so. Ta-da! Oh, boom. And then we'll come over here. And I'll just do a few things here. Put that there so people know I am streaming. And then coming over here. Where else are we going? Put it in the SuperSight server. Boom. And then come back up here. Actually, I want to see. Do. Okay, there we go. Come here, delete, and delete. And I want to see how many people joined. How many joined? G.I. Joe. Cotton Eye Joe. How many people joined? Whoa! There's actually that heaps in that, considering like at the start it was booming. Still, there's always been new people in that. I mean, yeah. So I'm in the top. Well, not anymore, but I'm not removing the role for anyone that got it. Content creator. If I got that right, I think I do, but then I'm in multiple categories, so there's those 3 categories. I think it's so cool we did that. The other one didn't do that, but I think it's a real cool thing. I think it's awesome. So yeah, they got server boosts. Have they only got one person the server boost? I often friended people that server boosts or people that were like mods or whatnot. Not all of them accept, but we have over 1,000 friends right now. I wish the limit was higher because I'd add some more people. I'd add leaders of the top valleys. So welcome to the stream, Mark. Welcome back from yesterday. Good to see you again. And yeah, this one's gonna be a short stream, sadly, as much as I'd like to make it a long stream. But okay, this is the situation. So we come up here. The boat is that's probably gonna be ready. Yeah, it is. So there we go. We're wasting away. So we'll come over here. Get that one, knock it off, bam. There we go. And get some nice ones of those. We're gonna, sadly, not gonna be able to do all these 18, 17. I can almost do one more of them. I say we take it. Yeah, I reckon just take it because we haven't got a 16 one. Boom. Take that, and so then at least the new one starts regenning. And then, oh, these can take ages. Oh well, anyway, what do we got here? Okay, we can do some of these. Oh, some of them. Oh, there we go, eggs. Oh, that's a lot of, oh wow, no wonder. Yeah, I see what people mean about this stuff now. My goodness, I guess there's not that many things. We actually maxed out on those raspberries, so we'll do that. I'm sort of going to run out of, because I'm going to sort of run out of things to do with the coins, so we'll put all the houses we can on upgrade. We had got that full temporarily. Is that all the houses? And that one there. But yeah, we're going to need to, there we go, and then let's, oh, all the guys are working hard. Well, they're hardly working. Okay, there we go, and so we'll do that. Boom, and then we need one more of them. And then we need other resources as well. See what we can do with these. Delete, and delete. Oh, it's just that one there, so that's the one left that we need to do. So we'll need to put some guys on that. We need one more of those. And then what's the, oh yeah, so that's almost regened. And as soon as he's done there, I think we'll move him onwards. There's just so many things to do, but I figure that it's better to do the boats and that versus get those other things. So there we go, we've done. So we're working on that one. Some of them we can't do, and so AOE has left. So AOE's left after, yeah, not long of at the start. It was like, you know, let's do it, and then not long after. Okay, anyway, so we got this. This here is so cool. This is so cheap, 10 coins. That's actually insane. So we gotta keep using them up. Get our bakery going, which will be very nice. I've got one more. Let's do a tiny one of them, eh? 10 of them. Boom. That's so cool. They're just so cheap. I love it. They love it. Okay, there we go. And then we're slowly... Oh, 17k! Yay! We got 17k, which means... So, it's going to rapidly slow down my progress because I can't upgrade my guys. So then we might have too many coins to do stuff. Because we can't research the dudes which make it faster, which is exactly what you want. This goes so slow because it's only one slot at a time. It's like, oh my goodness. We definitely need to, when we can, get that. I don't know how we can upgrade. So, it's not clear. Is it to upgrade the earn... by building or leveling up Valley. So I'm assuming those two then. So we are on our way. It'll just be, it's just the cap is, because I could just like, oh, not max out this whole thing, but all the coins at least. But the cap is, it's just so cute and cheap. I don't even remember that from last time, but it's just because the building tokens. So it'll be nice if we can get a couple more members in. And yeah, so currently we've got the 2, but I mean, I'm happy if it's small, although it's just we want to be able to get rid of boats and that. We got these items here, because we can't complete this boat sadly, because it requires... Well, I mean, yeah, it requires them, so yeah. And these things take ages to make, those pots. We could do that wood one for coins, but honestly, I think I'll end up just going for reputation. So we'll be able to do that one? Yes, we'll instantly be able to do that one. And then we can probably do the rock one, probably be good. 100 and... Yeah, get rock ones. Have we got guys on rock? I mean, we have guys working hard. And put you there. 2 guys on rock, yep, so... And then this thing, eventually... We'll be able to send that one off, boom, and then claim the next one. So we had a bit of inefficiency with the boats, but yeah, we'll see. It's weird intensifying the guys, because it's like, ooh, what's there left to do? So there's, how many houses are there? Is that one upgraded? Oh no, yeah, there goes another one. Cool, because there won't be much. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that one's upgraded. 6. So yeah, they're all on upgrading. So we'll keep them doing that, going through all those. But then I feel like it's going to be real, because we'll have this guy. We'll finally research the eggs. But I don't think he's going to be research enough things fast enough. Perhaps I could go that one first. Just because then that will be a whole heap more houses to do. Versus, I might actually do that. Go that one, then that one. Although it would be nice to get those, to get the storages upgraded. But having the houses, even though we can't even use those upgrades, it will just be a whole heap more coins that we can keep using up. Until we sort of build up more stuff. So then we can... Well, the thing is, because the main coin... Oh, or you can use for the Grand Monument and that, which... when do you get the monument? Can we even see the monument at the moment? No, we can't. Oh, here? Yeah, okay, so that's not too far away. So that's the key thing. Having this cotton field will be real helpful as well. And leveling up the tailor. Oh, so you don't just upgrade, you don't just do one upgrade that then has everything gets more slots. It's just, wow, we got 2 on D-Live. Yo, good on D-Live, cool beans. We got 4 on YouTube and 1 on Twitch. There we go, there was a spike, enjoy. Yeah, nice, nice. Streaming, there's the ones. There we go. And yeah, cool beans, good on Twitch. I can't even log into my, well, I need to somehow get the code. Well, I need to get a code from, I forget which authenticator app it's on. Pardon me, but it's funny how you can stream to it and you can watch it, but you can't log in. Oh yeah, also, then I finally get to do this. Oh, which one of those is, those pottery things take so long to do. A converted sock or, I don't know which one of them's best. It could show you like the value of them or something. Maybe the pottery things. I reckon the pottery things. I'm glad you're with us. I really am. Okay, there we go. Cool. So that's done. And we will have the leaderboard that we'll go through. We still have to get those rock things done, but we have 21 hours to do that. So we've got a lot of guys that have a lot of time to get a lot of stuff done. Cool. It's going to take ages to level up this valley, but hey, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And I mean, it's still progress. Upgrading all this stuff is still progress in that. Even though then we'll have all those coins. Because then we'll probably end up going more for reputation then. Well, I mean, we're already at 17k. So, oh, there we go. We'll collect that. Shipping tokens. Boom. Beautiful. So now we have 8. That's super helpful. Just means overnight, then it has 1 more that it can stock up with. Oh, how did it just go to that? Did that mean the other one was full already? Or I had just hit max or something. No, because we'd already maxed out, so that it should reset it an hour. So that would be 6 out of 7, right? And then it boosts it. Oh, 7 out of, I think. Oh, no, then, yeah, because then that would make sense. 7 out of 8. Because it adds 1 to both of them, yeah. Okay, so then we got this. So it's just sort of, it actually is my guys keeping busy, but I'm thinking in the future it might run out of stuff to do. Anyway, got to keep this. This is so key. This is a huge pressure point to study so that we can get, because otherwise it doesn't really matter if I can't do wheat and all those other things. I mean, it means there's inefficiency because I haven't got so much stuff to do with the guys. But although since I've got to the reputation, which means I can do 3 guys, then I can put 3 guys on cotton when that's available, which is a reasonable overnight thing. And then we got 4 other guys, 1 that will be on food, and then we can put like 2 on another task. And so it's sort of overall it's pretty good. Shardlight, yo, 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 you got your D-Live account. Very nice, very nice. And Villas Bowman on YouTube. Hello, hello. There we go, Shardlight. Nice to see you on D-Live. Okay, there we go. So we got that, and then we have our valley, which mentions 3 of them by name. Rumble, D-Live, and YouTube. So, just because if I said I'm streaming on these two, they might not even realize. Whereas if they're like, oh, YouTube, and he's on these other two. Invite. It'd be kind of cool if you could, like, invite, like, people that you just added as friends in the game. Yeah. Oh, and then that guy's working on that. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. And we got to, oh, there you go, he's done. There's a lot to do in this valley. There's a lot to do. Working hard or hardly working. Oh, nice, yo. Okay, that actually filled up slightly faster. I thought it was going to be like 20 minutes, but no, we can get that done. We can grab the next task and do the socks. Just to max that one out. Do you have to take it back, or is it automatically done? Yeah, no, he has to take it back. This thing. Don't drop it. Imagine if you dropped it and then you don't get it. You're like, oh, bother. So, no skill points. Eventually, we'll have to research up a research one. Boom, there we have it. Beautiful. And let's send that out. Whoosh. Yeah, I think I'm going to end up with too many coins because I'm not going to be able to research stuff fast enough. Okay, we come over here. So then it'll actually be very helpful and beneficial for the valley to get all these point things. So we'll get that one. Awesome. And then that one, definitely not. Those ones, I mean, they're gone now. But 152. Yeah, we'll go for a rock one. So boom, that will take us down to... If we can do the rock and the clay, that'd be nice. But it takes sort of... It's just really hard to sort of do them. Who would have thought? It's weird because when you have 1 or 2 people, it's like not enough to do the boats. Like 10 people is way too many and there's far bigger shortage. But I'd say 1 or 2 is, well, 2 is too short, too small. So it's sort of like, maybe like, it depends how active they were. If they're all active, it's still, I'd say maybe like 4 people perhaps would be good. But 10's too many and 1's or 2's too small. So it's sort of like, probably 9's still too many and 3's probably too small. So it's like this balance in between. Although if all 3 people were active, you get 24 boat tokens. I could do it with 2 people, you'd have to do all the tasks. So maybe 3 would do it. But the 2 extremes of having 1 or 2 people or 9 or 10, they're too much. Neither of them are good. Yeah, although you could have the bigger boat, although that's approximately the rate it goes at. So probably then 8 and 7 would be too many as well. But yeah, having that nice, there's sort of like a middle ground, which is sort of what Eroda did. They sort of didn't have 10 and that. But I mean, in terms of like, I'm talking about in the optimal game, if you had an optimal game, but in terms of the optimal overall is to have 10, because you've got to get that grand monument level thing up so you can stay on the leaderboard. But in terms of the optimal, in terms of having a nice amount for your personal progress, I'd say then maybe like, yeah, maybe 5-ish. Maybe 5-ish, maybe, it's between 3 to 8, I know that much. And I'm assuming that 8 and 7 would be too much for the boats. So then probably, yeah, I'd say 3 to 6. But probably 3 to 5 would be the best. Because, I mean, 6 people is then too many. If they're active, then that's too many for those 2 boats. Although, no, but overnight, maybe. So, yeah, I'd say 3 to 6, I'd say, is probably a good amount. Because if they're going... keeping the boats rotating, because that assumes that if you had heaps going, then you... Oh, no, but then 10 would be fine, assuming that they didn't have super hard tasks. Because then it changes, and then all this, what I'm saying, is fully dependent on... Well, if it's easy tasks, then yeah, just have 10 and just cycle through all the boats all the day. But if you're only going to have 1 lot in per day, then you don't want 10 people like we had in Eroda. It's just, if you had 1 gemmer, that would just make it so much easier with those top ones. But hopefully they've rebalanced it now, so then that won't be a massive issue. But the valleys that had just 1 gem, only just 1. I mean, in most games, it's like you need everyone to be gemming to really make it work. In this game, you need 1. You literally just need 1. Because those boat tasks, it was about the perfect amount that 1 person could just gem through those final few tasks and just free up those boats and help out the other valley members immensely. So if you had 1 gemmer, that will hugely... Like in some games, it's like you need a whole heap, but in this one, you just need 1, and that would massively boost you. Clash with Style! Yo, yo, yo! Welcome to the stream! Shout out to you. Shout out to Clash with Style. Yo, feel free to go check out Clash with Style. He does Everdale content, and yeah, he mentions it on the... Yeah, in the Everdale Discord server, the unofficial one, and yeah, yo, Clash with Style, awesome to have you here, man, awesome to have you here. Yo, you're one of the few Everdale creators in that. And your thumbnails, I'm gonna get up your channel right now. Actually, your thumbnails are amazing. I think your channel looks really, really nice. We'll put him. Oh, we sort of need the rock though. Maybe we'll put him here. Here. Okay, there we go, like that. Okay, so. Your main account. No, this is the main one. I wish I had. Oh, post Everdale. Yeah, even Vlad Bowman knows. There we go. That's cool. That's cool. But I can see why you'd stop. I can see why you've stopped. It's Clash with Star. What did you think of the update? And why did you stop? Was it because, I mean, I can see there's many reasons why I can see people would stop, and then I assume it's for one of those reasons. Those weird reasons people getting kicked. So did you max out your account? Had you sort of had enough of it? How far are we actually? Oh, we are 12. That's pretty good. And it's been less than 24, and we've found out. Let's go. So 12. That's actually pretty good. And then 12. And then by the time we complete like 6 more, then it's 18, and then it won't be long before we're maxed. Okay, there we go. Oh, I hope I didn't. I wasn't looking at the chat 100% of the time. There you go. We're gonna look up Clash with Style now. So Everdale. Oh, that was since then, yeah. Boom. I'm maxed out. Oh, OJ. Yeah, I saw the trends. He went skirt. So yeah, he's maxed out the Everdale one as well. He's good that he's still covering it. Good he's still covering it. Hey yo, we're third. We're third. We're getting up there. We're getting out in the United States. Yo, that's really high. That's really high. I'm happy with third, and it's fair that those 2 videos are above this. I'm happy with third, man. I'll take third. I'll take third. That's so sick. That's so sick. Okay, that's real cool. And so it's called @Everdale. Maybe because that could give it a boost because it's related to that channel directly. So then maybe we'll even start showing up on the actual Everdale. I'll show you the Google Trends stuff afterwards because it's going to show you about that. If we go to, well, there's upload date. So this is the content. Whoa, was that the last one since, oh, it moved us from when we started till when it finished, but still really not that much stuff. This guy here, absolutely smashing it. Oh, 31 minutes is such a long video. Thought we could react to it, but then I don't know, I'm unsure on people's opinions on other YouTubers reacting to content. Because some of them will be like, yo, free reaction, absolutely. Whereas other ones will be like, nah, this is, I don't want people just like doing that with my content and that. Yeah, so I don't know what people's view on that is. And then also then, if they do that and you don't know what they think about, I mean, I could just ask them. But it's not like that might be his last one ever. Who knows? Because it might be like another month or 2 months before the next update, and by then, they might be really unpopular. So there's no point. That will give it a boost in that. You could see, yeah, you could even see on the Google Trends, which one was it? Here, you could tell that. We come over here for the interest in that. I was looking up things to put in the title. Update 22 was a good one in that, but a big increase for OJ and Orange Juice. So as soon as I saw that, I'm like, he must have released a video. I mean, it's possible that people just searched him up, but it's interesting how China is so high for searching it, and New Zealand and Singapore. Kind of surprised me, actually. So, yeah. Okay, anyway, we will come back to here, and channel, because maybe I'll go higher on the channel list if... Oh no, but that's on that, so we don't want that. We just want relevance. Could do view count. That'd be interesting. There's Clash with Shane. Okay, there we go. We're gonna check out his channel right now. Just have a gander at it. So there's all this. Then there's the playlists. A movie. There we go. Oh, what? We've dropped way off. What? We were like, how's he got 1, 2? Oh, I see. Yeah, that's smart. Just named a whole heap of different things. Because I've got 3 of them. Man, my one's dropped way down. That's a shame. Maybe I should rename it Update 2022. Well, it's because it's got 17 videos. Well, this is the 18th, so I must have missed one. Anyway, so we got that. View count for the playlist. How does that work? The horse one wins. That's funny. Channel. How does that? No, that's not right. Anyway, so where are we going? We're going to, and then, well, live. That will be us. We'll be the only one live right now. Probably on this one. Partners and Pie. Yep, there we go. Boom. There we go. Here he is. I love. So if you're still here, I don't know if you are, but I love the banner. I actually mentioned that yesterday. I think it's a really cool banner. I just noticed your dog. So it's got good old Clash of Clans in there. Cheeky weird Clash of Clans, and that looks like the Clash Royale tower. And then you got some Everdale here. And you've got on the 3 different platforms, boom, boom, boom. I think it's real. Oh, the dog, maybe wanted. Clash with Star. I think it's real cool. And there's all the links in there. Very nicely done. I haven't actually done that with mine, but I like my banner. But yeah, and then here's a very nice, pardon me, thumbnails as well. And Echo Gaming Tazzy. He's almost at 1K. He's fallen just short. Yeah, he'd be like Yeah, let's go. As soon as he releases another one, it's sort of, I like how he doesn't really care in terms of the videos. It doesn't seem, he's just like, oh, I'll just release videos, see how it goes. This is Taz. But yeah, this one here, and there we go. Some actually reasonable views for Everdale videos. They're reasonably high. But I mean, lots of them, I mean, they're still actually pretty good, even getting hundreds. Like, that one's really good, 5.6k. But the maxed is sort of something people search up. It's so hard to sort of see a future for Everdale. I mean, they could have added heaps of strategy in that, but then lots of Rush Forwards could have added in a lot of stuff in that. But yeah, so good titles and I'm assuming good video content as well. I haven't really watched, I haven't watched it for one few, but yeah, like good titles and I'm assuming good content and good thumbnails and that. So good video ideas and that. The maxed is something that people do search up. If you search up Everdale, then there's like update and maxed and oh, there we go, update. Oh, Everdale update. Gameplay, SuperSight, maxed. People search up max, and some people just search up max and that. So there must be a horse related to this. But yeah, there's a lot of people max, and so those videos do well. But there's only like a few of those videos, and then after that, then what? And so it's sort of like who then? Double lift? No, that's not double lift. Yeah, but so there's only a few. It's sort of hard to see what would be what future videos there could be, like, you know, unless they add in heaps of features in that, which I'm hoping for. And I was thinking earlier today, who would I want to be top for the diplomatic trade ones that I trade with in that? I thought a few good farmers would be one of the top ones. Eroda would be the few top ones. If there was like allies in that, like some sort of farming co-op or something, but I don't think that will happen. But yeah, good content. There's not actually that. There's not a heap of videos, although there's more than probably. There's probably, you're probably one of the highest, like, have done the most content out of anyone on Everdale, even though it's not a heap of videos, but it's still a lot of videos, and they look really nice. 1, 2, 3, so 20 videos, which, I mean, yeah, I mean, well, I've done about the same, including live streams. I've done a few more, but it's about the same, and I don't, yeah, it's a solid amount, really. Oh, what, 7 years ago? No way, dude, that's insane. I mean, I guess 7 years wasn't even that long. Oh, yeah, only 2015. That's still... How to make themed artwork. That's so good. Yeah, that's actual crazy. Back in the game. That's insane. That's a 2014. Oh, because of course 7 years. Okay, you're old. You're old, man. It's like, if you're a person doing Clash of Clans content in 2014 or earlier, or Heyday for that matter, which Ricky was, just scraped in there, I'm very impressed. 2014, like, that was... OG. I mean, I know the game was popular, but Hangouts on Windows 7. Oh, that's so cool. I mean, I didn't even know how to record videos in 2014.
Hey, what is up, guys? So, looks like I am
British. There we go. Oh, that's so cool that you did a video way back then and 3 people. I wonder if those people still play it, because there's a lot of people that used to play that then would have dropped off, but throwing an axe. All those videos, Mr. Beast ones. So, Mythbusters used to do some things like that. How many pieces of books can a bullet fire through or whatnot? But and then I remember all those leagues. Oh, that looks so cool, and the electric walls. Oh, this is beautiful.
I'm hopefully back with
the global chat. Oh, I loved it. I loved this game at this point. It was so hard to get Dark Elixir in that. But I loved Clash of Clans through the years of 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015. They were my favourite years of it. And that's when it was also popular. But I didn't like it just because it was popular. I just genuinely liked it, and then it became. I didn't like it as much, like, the ClashCon was awesome to watch, and then there was, you know, the Eagle Artillery. I thought that was a cool thing, but then the game started getting really hard, well, it's just harder to max, so there's just, I don't know, there's just so much more content, which, I mean, is a good thing, but especially for the top people, and then here, and then the opposite side of the end of the scale, I'm like, oh, Everdale needs more content, and the bottom players be like, oh, I'll never max out now. But on those gems, oh, Dark Elixir was hard to get, but that's so cool that you covered it back then, that's so cool. It was like, OG. But yeah, it was. Lots of people didn't know. That's why so many people didn't start YouTubing like way back then, because most people didn't know how to start YouTubing. In my view, I mean, most kids didn't know, like, well, how do you record? How do you do this? Like, wasn't just. They didn't even have an in-app thing recording for iPads and that. There was like Air Show that came out, and that's how I started with Heyday in 2017. And even Airshow was sort of hard to get, and then I didn't want to update it because then the updates would stop Airshow from working and that. But it wasn't very obvious, and I mean, you'd have to have a computer and a reflector, and maybe I'm sure there was tutorials as to how to do it, but it wasn't very obvious to me at least, and I'm sure to a lot of other people how you even make videos. It wasn't easy. Now it's way easy. I mean, you can just do it like with your Apple device, just do it in the thing. It's just easy. But back in the day, it was really hard. to do. So then there's a few people that figured it out, and then they sort of didn't have much competition. But that's mean that you got those. But yeah, cool as video, nice as videos. You've probably done more than most people that have done it, which is sort of sad that with 20 videos, you're like one of the top creator of it, or one of the top creators. Because I mean, iPsycho's done some on it. I've done some on it. Ricky's done some on it. OJ's done some on it, but not really many. I don't know, maybe he's done like 3. No, I think he's probably done more than 3, maybe like 5. But which is sort of big and a good boost for the oh, that's such a cool video idea. Does valley hopping work? I mean, I've considered it, and yeah. Yeah, on night mode. Oh, this was probably where I saw that image. I saw that image, and then I thought, oh wow, they've added night mode or something. I thought that was real, and then I was like, it looks so cool. It looks sick. Even if they just did it for like once a year, like at like Christmas or something, to like a night, yeah, that would be sick. Even if it wasn't all year round, so then it was something to look forward to. It's like, yo, because I remember the Clash of Clans had music that was different. It was like, I think the Halloween themed music in that. But when I first started playing the game, which then must have been in, I think then, no, it can't have been October 20. Maybe it was October 2012 that I got Clash of Clans. Surely not. Man, that's crazy. I remember someone telling me about it, and they were so excited about it, this other kid. And it's crazy to think, man, they were onto it. They were early as finding that game. It was, who would have thought Clash of Clans would be the monstrous game it is now, where still YouTubers can cover it and make a living off it, and there's still millions that play it every day. It's incredible. Such a good game. It's hard to see Everdale hitting millions playing every day. I do find it hard to see. Oh, there's @Tazzy. See, and this is in the description, and then you can then, and then you can even, oh no, that's just the URL to the thing, but then you can see it. We'll click on it and have a look, but, oh, and he actually has a talk with them. This is so cool. Such cool video ideas. So cool video ideas. Like, brilliant video ideas. I love it. I love it. Christmas update ideas. These are such good videos. It's just such a shame that the game isn't super popular, because these videos, if this game was popular, these videos would have 10 times, 100 times as many views, because they're such good video ideas. They're the sort of things I think, oh, that's a good idea. I wish I'd thought of that, or oh, I wish I'd done that and that. I mean, I wasn't thinking of things to do because we need this profile upgrade in. Also, like, maybe visit those, like, I wasn't thinking of content to do, because I'm like, I'm not really going to do videos on it. Like, I did a few with Haley Pop, not many. I did some with Rush Wars, so thus then I probably would have thought of some of these ideas as well, but I didn't think about them. So yeah, it's cool seeing it's like, yeah, these are real, yeah, how to get to, these are such good video ideas. But it's, yeah, and so you're one of the top Everdale creators there is, and that, which is real cool, but also crazy that with like 20 videos, you're like, have done like the most hated Everdale content, because sadly it's just not that much interest, and even you have stopped 2 months. You sort of did like a nice spree of content and then none for 2 months, which is a shame, but I fully understand that. But yeah.
Hey guys, Alex here, otherwise known as Clash with Still.
Yeah, you can click on it. So
I got the opportunity to talk to Frame, the community manager of Clash Mini, to get some answers to some of the...
There's a cool video. So that every mini explained. Wow, in 9 minutes. That was a real popular video. 26k. I remember when he released that, and it almost got to 1,000. He just needs a 1 in front of that to make it 1984, or 16 more to get him there. But yeah. He's the one out of the best one in the game.
Hey guys. And you'll be a mini has an attack range of 1 tile.
Is there only that
By
many
default,
minis?
The Barbarian has a passive ability called Rage. This means each attack increases the attack speed. The stacks up to 10 times. At star level 1, the Rage passive
I remember that game.
Scale. That unattended
That's a fun game. I enjoyed it, but I couldn't handle with the going up and down. So, and then there's good old OJ. So yeah, Clash with Shane. I think you've got great ideas for your channel. It appears that he left, but that's okay. Nevertheless, my statements still hold. It's a shame I missed him. Anyway, there we go. So, would be crazy if SuperSight plays Clash of Clans. There we go. I've played it lots. Heaps. I mean, yeah. For thumbnails of it, yeah, they are. Finally got Facebook loaded. Nice. Yeah, I was a real intense, loving Clash of Clans player in that. I wasn't, like, pushing. I didn't really, like, the concept of pushing hadn't really clicked by then. Like, it just hadn't. I mean, until 2017, then I did push, and I won. For, like, I got, yeah, first temporarily. And Logo Block's on the stream. But, yeah, I didn't really think to sort of, I mean, I was like, oh, leaderboards are cool and that, but I didn't think, oh, how about we grind this game and get our account up in that. I wish I had more, but that's fine. So, yeah, he started the Valley yesterday. There we go. Yes. Okay, boom. Defix, welcome to the stream. Good to see you here. Good to see you here. Just quickly click on OJ just to see his intro. There you go. Oh, so people think it's moving in the right direction. I mean, there's mixed feedback. Didn't even know this game exists. How do you follow OJ for that long? I mean, he was obviously not one that watches every one of OJ's videos, because OJ's covered it multiple times and appeared in ads of it. And you're the reason I've played it and spent. Whoa! See, this is why Supercell loves creators like this that have lots of followers, because stuff like that happens. Hundreds of dollars. I mean, he didn't necessarily endorse saying spend hundreds of dollars. I mean, I doubt he did say that. But you know, it just ultimately people will. So if I'm like, hey, there's a cool game that I'm playing and I'm streaming, then people that watch me potentially would spend money on the game. I'll just close that. It's not saying much yet.
It's time for Everdale.
He's got his maxed out. Wow.
How's it going, everyone? There's literally an Everdale update.
What? That's crazy. It's full max. Oh no, not the planks max actually.
And I don't know if this is gonna make sense to anyone that's watching right now, but there's a lot of new stuff that came in there. I've literally got
How would that make sense to anyone watching?
10 villagers, plus I can hire Franz. Franz. Oh boy, there's so much to do in the update. This is exciting. Oh, the UI is a little different too. Honestly, chat.
It's interesting how like a 30-minute video versus live stream in that. It's interesting because it's like 30 minutes is a hang of a long video. You know, it used to be sort of 10 minutes would be the mark that we would hit. Some, you know, I thought like 18 minutes was a very long video. But yeah, seeing like, you know, even PewDiePie does like 30-minute, you know, in the 20s, 30s, potentially the 40s. I don't know. It's like, that's a huge video. I mean, that's like watching a TV episode.
Is there music? Let's get some music going on.
It's almost like it's like a stream format, but it's a video. I was sort of surprised because it's not a very active first minute. And normally with YouTube videos, they say, you know, make it full of action. This is what's happening. This is what we're covering. And he sort of kept it pretty like not much happening in the first minute, which then would cause drop off. Forward as a sponsor. That's crazy.
Wailing. The update is so good. That's what I love to hear.
Oh, he must have live streamed.
There's the music. Honestly,
Nah.
if you don't play this game, we're just here to hang out and chill.
What? Oh, yeah, no, it sounds very much like a stream, but he's released it as a video. Surely. It sounds exactly like a
Should you
stream.
install Everdale? If it's in your... If you can download it, I don't know what it is. I really enjoy it. This is like a top 3 Supercell game for me. I play it every day. I'm literally maxed out.
Oh, he plays every day. Does he still play every day?
If anyone wants to join my Valley, I think we have a spot left, like, right there. But, like, we're fully maxed out. We have all level 10 stuff.
Oh, no, he's got
And it's just really intense.
Whoa, that's a big-ass screen. That must be an iPad
With all
Pro.
the things that we can
It's
just
huge.
really max out.
Whoa, that's a lot of tasks. There's only 123. How is it that many tasks? That one was like 156 and it didn't feel nearly as many as that. It's massive. All those coin ones.
You think it's boring? I don't know what it is. It's something about... What do you do in here? You just farm. So that you can use your
What was he saying? I don't know what it is. I don't know. Is he like trying to be joking?
materials to upgrade stuff. So that you can farm harder.
That's from the ad. That's a lot of mushrooms.
I don't know. Why do you live?
What
So
the heck? This is so... without being able to see the chat... It's yeah, because I know that's because sometimes there's the chat replay, but then this is not. It's sort of so out of context without like he's just like, I don't know. Why do you live? It's like, what? What are they even asking him?
Why do you eat? So you can live, so you can eat more. I don't know. Don't explain to me why Everdale is so relaxing and fun. It just is. It's
Maybe
like
disabling time estimates.
Graph management. This is like Excel sheets, but with like a really nice UI. I don't know what it is.
Oh, this
It's
gate's
like Hades,
massive.
a little bit. It's
How
kind
is
of like
it- what
Hades.
is-
It is, but it isn't.
How is
Or
this
is it?
gate like that?
Wait a minute.
Oh, that's loud. I'm just gonna check my gate.
Fiona and Finn. The
Oh
farmers.
no, it
Which
must
one
be
is
like
this
a
one?
color. Like he bought it. Looks real cool.
What the heck? The sugar field looks a little different. Life is an everlasting time loop of living. It is deep. That's what this is. This is. Is this a Supercell game? This is a Supercell game. Harry, thanks for the banana.
He must be streaming. Yeah, he definitely is. It's sort of stream format because that first minute.
In
was
celebration of Harry's banana. Let me take off this little art and check this out.
I love how he's just focusing. Come
Focus.
on, you
Focus,
got
OJ,
this.
focus.
Yeah,
Look, it's a banana.
that looks kind of cool.
I'll wear my banana earring today. Thanks for that, Harry. It's Everdale. I didn't know one could get excited about pickled eggs. So look at, I'm literally fully maxed out. I have 50 of every single pot.
Yeah, that's maxed.
Ooh.
Oh, that looks so
Somebody's
sick.
got a pretty village.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm ready to max out already.
I've got like
This is on the new
50 of everything. Let's make dream
that
cake.
shows what. Oh wow, that's. Oh, that you requires a cake in a cake, man. So then
I've
what
got,
was
like-
the cake require. Oh, that's so complicated to get those final. Did I used to have berry cake? Maybe they changed the graphic of it. Because berry cake I don't recall ever having, but I had baked apples, honey cookie, and I might have got fish pie in that last game, and apple pie.
50 of everything.
Dream
Let's
cake.
make dream cake.
That looks like the cream cake from Heyday, which I made at home, and then I did a video on it. That was cool. I didn't know I did the red berry cake and the lemon cake, and the red berry one was the cream cake. That tasted so good. That was one of my favorite cakes actually. My birthday, yeah. Okay.
Apple cider and elixir now? That's kind of illegal. What the? And I can build one.
Oscar, my oldest son, is 6 years old. He's the most bright, energetic, and bubbly little boy you could ever meet. If he got COVID-19, his symptoms could make him very unwell or put him in hospital. When Oscar was younger, he got RSV. During this time, it was very scary for me as a mother. This respiratory virus led to him getting pneumonia. We almost lost him a couple of times. That pneumonia left scarring on his left lung. Therefore, he gets bronchial asthma when he's got a cold or flu. When we go out, we ensure we protect Oscar by maintaining social distancing, wearing masks, and trying to avoid high-traffic areas where COVID-19 is likely to be in the community. We're all fully vaccinated and we're all up to date with our booster shots. It's all about staying safe, helping each other, and being kind.
That must be huge whatever else they're using. They must target.
Berry cake. And rainbow dye. Okay. But
That's so cool. This
they
makes
fixed it.
But then, what they fixed?
thing except for the dyes. But okay. Look, I have 50 of everything except for the dyes.
Yeah, the dyes is zero.
But they fixed it.
Did they?
Dyes have a different recipe of permutations now. Dyes only need
Still so
the
much
rainbow dye only needs red, yellow, and blue and elixir instead of like, because you needed to make red dye, yellow dye, and blue dye, so that you can make a green dye, and then you needed yellow and red to make orange dye, and then to make purple dye, you needed red and blue,
What the
but then you
heck?
needed green, orange, and purple to make rainbow,
What
and
the
that's the
heck?
problem with this game, and that
No wonder it was so hard.
was the biggest thing. But we're good now.
That's crazy. No wonder it was like people couldn't move. Like that's so much dye. Like just getting the dye that I used just to make the few toys I was making, I could barely keep up. Let alone because just like they just request all these red dyes. Like well, I can't really do that. Otherwise, I can't make the little bears. Like, I could just like manage to make the bears and that and barely keep up. Let alone if you're making rainbow dye. You're just like always been. That's crazy. I would have loved to see. I should have maxed out, and then I would have footage of it. But then it's just like a memory. Not that people like sort of care in the moment, but then I'd be more knowledgeable on the past and what it used to be like.
Because Supercell fixed it. And now you only need tier 1 dyes instead of needing a total of 9 dyes to make this. You only need 3. It's a little more chill now. Maybe we'll make some rainbow dyes.
Still, there's still. I reckon It was the die thing was such a cap that even now I don't think that the boats will be fully easy to get through. It's cool seeing he gets lots of footage because it's a long video, so you can see a whole heap of what he thinks and seeing a max.
Maybe we won't. Maybe we.
But I mean, if I was maxed in, and maybe it would be more interesting to watch me. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be cool to get maxed, but then it'll come down to, okay, now we need to wait for a competitive feature, which I can then, like, okay, we're going to do this, this, this.
We will. Ain't that nice?
So much of those things.
Let me turn the brightness up. Nice. What do you do in this? You just farm. Literally, you just farm so you can farm hard.
So hard without seeing what the questions. I mean, he read that
Harder.
one out, but yeah. It's just like maxed. Can't really move.
I wish I could tell you a better answer, but no, you just farm. I've got 11 villagers.
Wow.
Oh, do they have new things in the study?
Not really.
This looks better on the phone, by the way. I'm just playing on the iPad because I'm streaming. But, yeah. Oh, look at that. You
6,000
got some pickled
scrolls.
eggs in there.
You just max that straight away.
Got trade partner research. Smelter. Iron nails. Wait a minute.
It's not obvious how you unlock
You
those.
have reinforced planks. Hold up. I thought I was completely done the skill tree, but they added more things. I can level up the
I
smelter.
love how I didn't realize that yet.
I like how I have these and the last villager, but not trade partners.
That's really interesting, actually, watching him. That's really interesting. I mean, but sadly, it's already 46 minutes already. I'll read through the chat. Boom. He does have the verified tick. He does. He's got a lot of streams going. OJ told it in this video that he thinks interesting. He thinks it'll go global. Interesting. Good. Boom. He's been philosophical. He's asking why he enjoys Everdale so much. True. It's a good game, but they just got to have more content because like once you're maxed out, it's like what's here left? So he thinks it will go. That's interesting. That's interesting. I mean, it still has a long way to go. I think it still has a long way to go. Like they need more stuff. But then, I don't know, but then there's the argument of like, well, if like, oh, but then as long as it has more stuff, it's like, but there could be true any game as long as Rush was improved in that, and it's like, oh well, just give it like a year or 2 more years. It's like if you give me something, if you're lowering the game to be out for 2 years, at that point you could have just made a whole new game that goes global with that. Like any game within 2 years can be like global ready and that because. Yeah, it's just like, well, after 2 years is such a long period of time. In that period, you could just develop another game that goes global instead. What do you use trade partners for? I think for the boats, which then they have different benefits. Like some of them give potions and whatnot. I'll just flip this around. It's just that there's charges on the left side, so that's why sometimes they're upside down. Boom. If you search stuff up on PC versus if you search it on other thing, mobile, different. So, oh yeah, we're getting close to that. Awesome. Boom. Wool and that long. There's just really not that much to do. It's like, oh yeah, we'll just do that. We're slowly, little bit by little bit, working away at this. It shouldn't take too long. It's just well, how long? 26 hours? 16 hours. So then by tomorrow, boom, we'll have the bakery, which it doesn't like. I mean, I sort of. Oh, that means there'll be bakery stuff, but that's okay because then we can do bakery stuff. So that one will be done. Then we can't do the planks. We won't have time to do those. We won't have time to do that. Do some more rocks or no? This was sort of like this. Yeah, we're not. I mean, we could use a potion, but nah, we'll just leave it at that. Yeah, sort of, yeah. It's so little time. It's just so little time to do everything. Like, could watch that whole OJ video and that. But it's like, then there's the Reddit stuff I wanted to get through and the Discord, yeah, there's so much stuff. And then we have to do the normal Excel stuff. And there's other Excel stuff, like, yeah. It's so cheap to get through all that. There'll be the wiki, if there's a wiki that's maintained, we'll have that info. Boom. And laugh. Oh, left is top. Oh, yo. They've added it. They've added something that then means that you can get higher than that. Okay, that's really interesting. So I assume, so that's cool. So that leaderboard will actually start moving again. Although they're all at 93, so it'll sort of be heaps of them on 94 until some of them get ahead. Because what is it? So it's if you upgrade that. Oh no, because there's a few more things. So they should move up a little bit. Oh, that would be kind of helpful that we can see them go up a little bit. We've got 5 on YouTube, 1 on DLive, 3 on Twitch. Hello, Mobile Studio! Yo! Long time no see. Good to see ya. Create Valley. So, and we're not gonna search up all these ones again. So Laff is interesting, doing well. And then we're gonna make a graph at one point, which we'll go through and we'll put down what the main nationality is, like German or Chinese or Philippines. There was a lot more Philippines ones than I realized on there. I think those 3 are the main 3. And then we'll put down the other ones if there's French or Italian. There's one US one. So my top trade partners would be Eroda, that American one, and A Few Good Farmers. That'd be my 3 top choices for trade partners. Join at own risk, maybe. And OJ's one. Is it just called OJ? No, I think it's orange juice. There it is. There he goes. 50k. I love how he's top. He's first out of all of them. Oh, that's sort of all around. If you're around 20k. Oh no, it will change though with the rep decay, because they're sort of like, up until now there were a heap of them that were sort of just sitting around 20k because it kept pulling them back. But going forward, then they'll hit the 50k. Well, so then you won't be able to tell really. 14 to join its minimum level. It's higher than, even though they got level 12 members. And because 12 is like not that high, because I got to like 12 on the other account. Well, hopefully we'll see. In a month's time we will have made a lot of progress, but so it'll be good to, so soon we'll be 10, hopefully in a week's time. And then yeah, hopefully 11, 12, and hopefully it just feels so slow. It's like I want to be max already. But yeah, and then we have to slowly research through all this. It's going to take ages. I mean, my personal research is going to take ages as well. It's like, oh, it's going to take so long. And you need to do that in order to level up on that. But getting to that thing there, that will make it. Oh no, once so we get to like those 2, then gets us to the next level, and then so that's then level, is it 10? And then getting like 7 of them, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, boom. There we go, so there we go. And so by starting level 9, we'll be able to get to level 11, which is good. And then going through this thing. Did I get to this thing last time? I don't know. I might have got that one. But then that, yeah, and so then it'll take a while. But yeah, so hopefully we can get to level 10 soon with the current stuff, and then hopefully that will get us to 11, and then maybe that one 12. It's still gonna take a long journey. It's gonna be a long journey to get there, but eventually we'll be able to get there, which will be good. Slowly catching up, slowly, very slowly, but eventually. So yeah, we're gonna get 5 of them. Oh my guys, it's like work harder. So I could put him on the potion and have him speed up. Oh, there you go, 15 minutes till that comes again. So we'll do the type up of the thing. So that's one of the key things. And yeah, pretty long time ago. Oh, you indeed doing well. Have to work outside in 2 hours. Burn day. Burning daylight. No. Yeah, so it's cool keeping them all on tasks, and we'll see over the next few weeks how much we can progress and see what the valley looks like in a while. I mean, it doesn't even matter if it's just 2 of us. That doesn't. 12 hours ago. Ideally, want to be on at least every 8 hours. And then those ones were waiting for the rock. Oh, you were waiting for this guy. 13 minutes though. Just slowly getting socks one by one, and then we'll be able to max out the bakery. And then we'll max out the wheat field, and then we'll upgrade this. I definitely don't like that faded color. It's like all the vibrant color is gone. So yeah, we'll slowly work our way through and then change trade partners, and we can't currently do that. I think maybe that, I don't know where that comes in. But yeah, it's sort of starting again, so it's sort of interesting to see now with them rebalancing it, what the start is like and that. And yeah, I mean, it definitely has the potential to go global, but only if they add in a heap more stuff. Otherwise, like this year, you just... Because some people say that they're maxed in November, and I mean, we can't account for how much money they spend, but the game came out in August, the end of August, like September, October, November. 3 months. 3 months, the maxed within 3 months of the game coming out. That's crazy fast. So we're going to take a while. I mean, we're 9 out of 15. I mean, sort of 14 is maxed-ish, and soon will be 10. It's like, oh, it's like I'm already thinking here, it's like I want it to be maxed already, but it's going to take ages to slowly research your way through everything. That's going to be the main cap here. So get that. I mean, we could get that eventually. 2k. We could just get something right now, but that then, yeah, because the scrolls, you can get how many scrolls a day? Oh, you can get 20 now. Did they up the limit? Did they up the limit? It used to be 10, didn't it? I think it did. Yeah, so people can progress even faster. So then that would be 200. Oh, no, maybe they didn't. No, maybe they didn't actually. No, so you can get 2,000 minutes worth, which is... I mean, it's not huge when you think that these things, like, cost, like, 5,000. Like, you only get through, like, half of that every day, even if you're spending a heap of money. So it's gonna... I'm gonna get so slow when it gets to 10. I don't know how people have made it to the end. It's crazy. Because, like, even, like, this is gonna take so long. Like, 4,800... minutes. Like, that's like so long when we get to that point. That's crazy long time. So yeah, I mean, the next we should be able to get up to level 11 reasonably easily, and 10 and then 11 easily, but then 13, 14, 15 sound really hard. I think we just about made it to 12, but yeah, that was after a wee while of playing, so who knows how much like they'll add or change the game by that time. But nevertheless, we'll progress on. It's like, mate, if I hadn't stopped, we would be maxed right now. We'll be in such a good position. But hey, that happened, so we'll continue on. Oh, and then this is in this valley. Because we got all that other stuff in that other one. Valley reputation. That will those two. It'd be nice if those two were matched, but anyway, we got that. Okay, El Hogan, welcome to the stream. You have to cook food to burn. After, mate, I see. D-Live love, there we go, Shard Light. Good to see you on D-Live. 2 people on D-Live. 3 on Twitch. Go to the D-Live. Yeah, they were the searches there. Is this the... Oh, that's Valley's Villages. Give that a cheeky refresh. It's got that, it just hasn't... Hey, thank you for the follow as well, Shardlight. Edit panels. 66 followers. We got a few, and then on Twitch we have like almost 300. It's like, wow, we've actually gained quite a lot just streaming there. Just over the, well, I mean, it has been 2.5 years, so it's like, it is a hang of a long time to be streaming there, but it is cool that, yeah. Source. Yeah. It's, yeah, I like seeing the ones other than just YouTube grow. It's nice. Here we go. You can see, if you right click and click video info, you can see, there you go, there's the res, and oh, the duration, I don't know, it's not that, frames per second, player version, etc. and that, video URL hidden, interesting, but then and I've seen it when I've done it, and it's gone up to the 16K, so it's cool. Tab King. Oh, I only have 16 gigabytes actually. So no, I don't have 32. Time changes in New Zealand. Lots of tabs. There's almost so many tasks that I never end up finishing. Two hours. Still have that thing like that. Oh, it'll be real cool to, yeah, max out. It's gonna take weeks, months. The research thing. Oh, unless though that you then end up getting to a point where you can get the potions and like go through it much faster and that. Like a level, if you got a level 10 researcher, then that means they'll be going twice the speed. And then if you had them on the potion of 150 and nectar, it would go much quicker. But we're sort of we have to like rebuild an entire valley before we can actually even start researching the like research stuff, and it will take a while before we can get there. But eventually. Now it's holding steady. Tiny bit up. Because we need those resources, that's the thing. Because often when the boats come, because then if they start doing bakery stuff, that will be nicer because I can get the bakery stuff off, and then we can use the raw materials to upgrade the building. I was reading about the hospital in Hammer Springs, actually, the old one that closed down in 2003. I think St. Mary's Hospital in there. So yeah, it's interesting reading about it actually. 220. Complicated. I used to get confused with it. Figured it out now. Okay, so we're going to go to the XP leaderboard. Yeah, we'll go to the XP leaderboard. Oh, it looks the same. I don't hear many bands actually anymore in the game. So we'll go to here and we're gonna type this up here. Nickelodeon's the bottom one, which is interesting because if we come over here, Nickelodeon's second, but the top two, there's two more in front of this one now. So that I find that interesting. I don't know how then that, because most of them should then be the same. Then yeah, this is real odd. Oh no, one of them, that I know what it will be. One of those ones, C. Yeah, C will have gone up to the top actually. Yeah, okay, that will be easy then. So we'll just do that. Boom, boom, and then that's 12. The date is technically 30. Oh, it's annoying that we do it like this. It just sort of makes it confusing. 29 of March, 22. Boom. We'll see how much we can upgrade our base before. So this person is gone, and then these ones go. These ones go skirt down like that. This guy goes no, and then these ones come skirt. I mean like that. 94, the first two valleys to hit level 94. I should do like a more start to do a wee updated. There mustn't be many more levels that they can get. But yeah, so I'm assuming that one hit it first. I could actually ask for confirmation on that. But yeah, because then we can just slowly, you know, do a new Hall of Fame, even though we sort of missed some. But the original, yeah, this is real cool stuff. This is real cool stuff. The Hall of Fame that we've got. That some of the things that we released, like this here, that's really cool. That's really cool. Oh, we didn't actually get all of the. I never figured out that one there, but yeah, that's super cool. Like that there, that's a Hall of Fame for this game. I love that. So if it goes global in a year's time, Bike Ray, even though it's probably it might be completely dead, it's still. Yeah, it still exists, like it was still around. Oh yeah, I definitely want to go through this top 50 and do them by nationality. I think that would be cool. Yeah, I mean, actually, we might do sort of move towards doing that now. We'll first do this other one, and then we can start searching them up. But it's real cool just seeing the top ones, and because I did the Battlelands one by nationality way back. Yeah, that was one of the first. It was just sort of like one of the few metrics that you can sort of do them by, because you got like, you know, their stats and all that. I mean, it could do the player ones, but I don't want to type up all the players. Whereas if I've already typed up the thing, I just have to color which one or name it, China, Germany, whatnot. But these ones here will forever be top. Sadly, we didn't get any records, like none that I'm aware of. And probably, yeah, because I mean, we never got any of the highest for level or Grand Monument. So it's a shame, because it's like, oh man, that would have been cool. Interesting for wheat. Tiny bit. The very first one had that tiny bit of... See, this is cool. I wish I had the dates for all this, man. I wish I did. It's this cool ass data, though. It's real cool data, though. Yeah, it's super cool data. So if it goes global, because when the Russia was, I actually got a hang of a lot of the records myself. I mean, one of them was just a reoccurring one, first person to hit the seasons, etc. and that. Same with Kizza with the level thing. I mean, Few Good Farmers, huge amount of history with all of that. When I stopped then, they'd got all the way to there. I don't know all the gaps in between there and since there's although I actually could check, and there'd be like, for example, if I saw like that October one, and I could see like, yeah, actually, for example, we'll go back here, and the October, it's probably on this one, October 90, oh, not even that one we can, no, that's not, oh no, but we could, for example, oh, there's November, that's not helpful either. October the 9th. See, we can know that Trimax, wow. So Trimax was the very first Valley to hit level 88, 89, and so, yeah, we can know that the first one to hit 88, 89, 90, 91, and 92, and almost certainly 93, but we guaranteed with those other ones. And we can know, for example, Verwheat was the first, so they must have overtaken a few good farmers, so those ones, yeah, Verwheat had taken in the lead again, and was the first one to hit level 63, so we can just, there's a few things we can know, which is really cool. I wish I had all the data of all the ones that had hit it in the timeline, that we could make insanely cool data visualizations of that, but sadly we don't have any yeah, Rupert I'd never heard of before then, actually, before when we stopped. Now, also, they were still a big one then, and then that one got taken. But yeah, all those mainly German ones there. But yeah, there's a whole heap of top ones, but we can know certain things, like that was the first one to hit that. Then we can know Free-to-Play was the second one to hit 85, 86, 87, probably 84, but there's certain things we can guaranteed know, but it would have been cool to have even more data than that. So Trimax was probably the first one to hit 93. Yeah, this is so cool, this thing here, and I wish it'd been around, because then, ever since the, I don't know, it's just like, if we had been around since then, we would have spent like tens of hours, or hundreds of hours over those last few months covering it, and who knows if we, you know, like, and we wouldn't have really got any growth whatsoever over that whole period of time, and yesterday was the boom period, and back to not much. So, I mean, it would have been cool with the data thing would have been super cool, but yeah, it's like, so, like, I don't want this to be another Rush Wars, and that, no, I do and I don't, like, I do want it to be like the Rush Wars, but not like that it dies. Oh, Privik, I remember him, but yeah, so concerned that would happen. But this is such cool data in that. So Verwheat then took the lead again for a time, and then, yeah, it was so cool. All these things were awesome. These things are awesome. Yeah, we were one of the top valleys. We really were one of the top valleys. We really were. That was so cool going through and getting all that. I mean, it was like a tedious as task, but it was so cool. And you know, like the final one we did was a reputation leaderboard, and it was like a hugely long one. Was it first? I think it was this one here, and it has like, oh no, was it one? I thought it was the longest one we'd ever done. But even this here is just really cool. Like, yeah, the huge amount of data of all these top players in the world and what ones they were from and what level their valley was. That was just awesome. That was so, so awesome. Germany, 46? No way. 46. Oh, that was right at the end. Man, that's like half the valleys. Half the top valleys were German. So many of those. Oh, no, just half the top players. Right, yeah. Yeah, a lot of those players are now gone. But that's just so interesting. I wish I'd had more data. I really do. I wish I'd been collecting more, because we could have had all the records, like the whole Hall of Fame, like super detailed. It would have just been amazing. I find Hall of Fame so cool. Like even the Rush Wars, I did a little thing on that, which I was very, very happy I did. But the thing is, it made it much easier, because at the end, Sahad managed to get me a whole heap of the data, which was so much easier. But, and so I wish we had a lot, I wish I could be getting to Sahad's data each day for, like, all the top valleys or whatnot, so we wouldn't have to type it up, and we could spend more time doing the analysis versus, yeah, doing all this stuff. Sometimes Nick, sometimes Nickelodeon. Yes, time travel. I've been to clocks. I also like doing statistics, but for what you do it. Interesting to watch. Trimax also want to be number 1 in Clash Quest. Oh, interesting. Is that, because is that still, did they get to number 1? 100% pay to win. Yes, indeed. Nevertheless, though, they're still doing well, even if it is pay to win. Yes, because every German YouTuber made a video how to play in beta. Yes, interesting how that sort of panned out. So, we're going to do the GML leaderboard. GML leaderboard, that's the one. So this one here actually requires a little bit of updating and stuff. Dun. Oh, 8. Now we need one more to get that one. We need one more. There's not an obvious place to the leaderboard. Eroda still exists on the leaderboard. Rushable, welcome to the stream. Yay, Gareet, welcome to the stream on D-Live. Let's go, let's go. Do you think Clash Mini could survive? The game seems to have had the most traction. I definitely think, absolutely, I think Clash Mini could survive. The last time I sort of thought, I thought that I think it was more likely than not it wouldn't survive, but I still thought that of the three, and I still think, out of Everdale, Clash Quest, and Clash Mini, I think Clash Mini has the best chance. It's, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'd almost put it 50-50. But thinking about it, because you said I was thinking about Clash Quest, Clash Royale, and how I didn't think that would succeed, and it did. Maybe Clash Mini will, and that. Maybe it will, and that. I just, those games I couldn't handle. That doesn't mean most people can't handle them. So, there's a reasonable chance that one will survive. Maybe 50-50. I think Clash Quest, just based on the interest, is just so low. And it was crashing when I tried to play it. Well, they could easily fix that. But yeah, it was just sort of like, what more content would they add to Clash Quest? Oh, there's different things they could do. But yeah, it's sort of that same, yeah, I think Clash Quest isn't going to make it. Everdale, I'm just so torn. Like, it's sort of like, you hear something, you're like, oh, this was a cool update or something, and there's cool new features, and oh, it can go, but then you're like, oh yeah, but also there's like almost no one actually searching it up, and most of the top players have quit, and there's not really much content once you're max, and you know, some of those things they can rectify, but it's like, how they can't just take 5 years to rectify it. Like, if it's gonna go global, it's like, if it takes that long, they might as well make a new game in that time. Like, they gotta get it done. Like, you know, it's like, okay, new content, boom, get it done, get it fixed, get some more content out. Whereas it just seems so slow. And even that last update, it wasn't a heap of new content. Like, it was maybe, considering it had been 4 months, like 3.5 months. It wasn't heaps of new content. It was mainly reworking all the stuff, which stuffed up all people with their research. And yeah, I'm like, if Clash Quest will survive, it would be like boom, bitch. Yeah, which is that, and I don't think Supercell wants that. I don't think Supercell wants that. I think you're probably right, Rushable. Because, and Boom Beach is sort of like, it exists, you know, but it's sort of like, it's not hugely popular, Boom Beach. I mean, I don't really hear anyone talking about it anymore. I mean, Flint, Michigan Gaming, and you know, there's obviously thousands of people that still play it. The game still gets tens or hundreds of thousands of downloads in that. But it's just, it's definitely not, all the other ones are unique. Clash of Clans, Heyday, Clash Royale, and Brawl Stars. They're all very unique how you play, very different in that, and all very Heyday not as much, but for that genre of game, it's super popular, and it still has huge amount. It's just not really popular on YouTube, but in terms of actually popularity, yeah, Heyday's still real popular. But Boom Beach is sort of a bit like sort of a not as good version of Clash of Clans in my view. I mean, I don't know. I still really like, I thought Boom Beach was a good game. I thought it was an independent game and that, but ultimately, if you look at the traction in that, it's got almost no search. Well, it's similar to Heyday, where it's low, but it's not nothing. It's more than most games, but it's still pretty low. And yeah, it's sort of like, it has a lot of people that still play it, but it's nothing like those other ones. Why Homescapes is okay, but Heyday Pop not. By the way, I hacked Heyday Pop in the first week. Interesting. Homescapes, I've heard of that game. Well, if it's too similar, then they wouldn't have wanted to do that. Don't think Leon. I think I ever did Leon before. Leon, as in Leon from Brawl Stars? They seem to have given up on Boom Beach, so I don't think they'll see. Yeah, true. Because I mean, even in Alka's new thing, his new thing in February. I like this discussion. It's an interesting discussion. In February 25th or 15th, he released his thing about the new games, and he said like 2 things. He said like, I think Clash Clans getting something and Clash Royale's getting something. But in Brawl Stars he didn't mention, although that's still super popular, but he mentioned nothing for Boom Beach. I mean, they had that big update, I think it was in 2019, where they had those other things, but it doesn't seem like I don't know, like, they obviously have people still doing it. It's obviously not unprofitable, like, they want to keep it going, otherwise they'd kill it, and that. But, you know, it's obviously giving them some money, but they probably don't want to keep an entire huge team on it to keep it going, sort of when they know that, well, there's other 4 games doing really well, and they might as well put the people on new games. I don't know, I guess, though, that they can't, they're in a tough spot, because they can't really kill it. because that would look really bad. It goes against their whole brand, and they, you know, and then that would send a really bad signal for people to like, if games, you know, like Hades starts going really down, they'll be like, oh no, Supercell's going to kill it. So they can't afford to kill it really, but they're sort of stuck because it's like, it's sort of lost most of its popularity. It's a decent game, but it's nothing like the other 4 that they've got globally released. And so the sort of, I don't know, it's sort of like, based on the metrics in 2014, they would have thought, yeah, it's real good, we'll release it in that. And I mean, I wouldn't say it's a failure. I wouldn't say it's a failure. Like, if a non-Supercell company released a game like that, they'd say it's an absolute win. But in terms of the other Supercell 4 games, they've absolutely smashed it and done so well. I mean, and even Heyday, even though it's not super popular on YouTube and that, the monetary records and the download records are so high, and in its genre, it's just absolutely first. So yeah, but it's sort of, I mean, what can Supercell do about Boom Beach? Like, they can't afford to kill it, but then it's like, I don't know, a lot of people realize, yeah, Boom Beach didn't really succeed quite like they would have liked. But yeah, and then I don't think they want to be creating more games like Boom Beach, because I don't know, it's sort of like, it's sort of subjective on, you know, games that people play for years. It's like, well, some people will have played Boom Beach for years, but I'd say that if you look at compared to all the other ones, Boom Beach has done significantly worse than all their other games in that. Especially the 3 that are kind of similar to it. The Battle-ish games. I'll be surprised if they kill. Yeah, I don't think they'll kill Boom Beach, but then it's sort of like, I don't know. It's sort of, yeah, I like Boom Beach, but yeah, it's sort of a tricky one. Nick and I started on Boom Beach, but then ultimately moved to Clash of Clans. It just happens. People move where the views are, whether intentionally or not, sort of thing. It just happens. We got 4 on DLive. Yo, yo, yo. That's so cool. 8 on YouTube, 3 on Twitch. That's quite cool. We're getting a good diverse audience of where people are, and it's almost the majority are on non-YouTube ones, which I would like to see. So yeah, thank you for being chatting on. I don't know, the sad thing is, then it doesn't show on the YouTube thing, but since I have that down there, then it's fine that you guys chat on that one. I like to boost the non-YouTube ones and that. I mean, we could get banned again. I do love Boom Beach. I think it's more fun than COC. Interesting. I didn't really play it enough to sort of have, sort of really make up my mind. I sort of played it for a bit in 2014, and I was like, oh yeah, this is a fun game. I was playing Clash of Clans at the time. There wasn't enough time, because there was a Star Wars equivalent when Clash of Clans came out. I'm like, I can't play that one and Clash of Clans in any other game. But yeah, I don't think they'll kill it. Clash Quest is an easy game to be good. They just have to start having bad ads. I don't understand. Was invented before Leo and Trovo. Oh, right, okay. There's a Leon in Brawl Stars. It's a character called that. Clash Quest is a good concept. After a while, it either becomes too hard or the guy beats the game. Yeah, it's true. It's sort of like a balance thing. Like, yeah, and they can't just keep infinitely adding levels. Like, they need to do something else. It's sort of like, it's almost like the Goblin campaign from Clash of Clans. It's like a single player thing that you just do, and then what? I mean, that's sort of what Heyday Pop was in a way as well. It's crazy they kept Heyday Pop going for a year. Like, I only played it for that first bit, and then I never played it. I think I logged in once just to see the clan feature. But yeah, it's kind of sad. I kind of almost wish I'd played Heyday Pop more. It's sort of sad because it's like, there's a lot of games I wish I'd played more. But ultimately, if they died, then in terms of growth, it wouldn't have worked. But then there's also, if I played that, there would have been something else I didn't play in that time. Although then there was times where I wasn't doing YouTube stuff, but then there's other important life stuff I had to deal with. There's not enough time to do everything. But yeah, Heyday Pop, I mean, that was a good game, but it's just the single player thing doesn't really work out. It needs to be, and this game is no, but it's not really single player because you need to be in a valley. So it's, yeah, Boom Beach is a fun game. I'm talking about the weird stuck position the game is. Yeah, I agree. I think most people would say it's not a bad game. They're like, yeah, Boom Beach is nice. It's a good game, but it's in terms of like relative to all the other games, it's significantly less popular. Boom Beach before CS. Nah, Boom Beach was 2014. Clash Clans was 2012. Although the Clash Clans Android didn't come out until 2013, which wasn't that long before Boom Beach, actually. It's crazy that they only had Apple till then. That's insane. I still think they would have a disproportional effect even to the present day. I like the currency called, yeah, Lemon. I agree. I think that's cool. I'm not putting real money on this platform. I love the colourful lemons. DLive thumbs up. Bad ad means those ads you see when you see those ads you see when you're on YouTube that look stupid. I don't like, as in you think that Boom Beach would have to pay for those types of games. Or have they been putting out ads that you consider bad? Clash Quest is the perfect game to have them. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, because you're like, you know, roar, the lava giant has come down. Can you beat it? Can you do this many troops? Can you? Yeah, I see what you mean. I have to go do some school stuff now. Wow, I didn't realize you're still in school. Good lad. Okay, wonderful to see you. Great. Awesome chat. Loved that. Have a wonderful, beautiful rest of your day. And yeah, nail that school stuff. Nail that school stuff. See you later, and hopefully catch you around. No, I mean, like, the concept seems fun, but the execution isn't good. I also still think it would be the good gun for those ads that are silly ads, but concept seems fun. The execution isn't good. Yeah. And I mean, sort of, it's almost like it's just if people have the right mindset of how to, oh, these are the troops you do, then they do well. And then it sort of just doesn't really compensate for people that are bad at the game, like progressing slower. I mean, you could say, well, yeah, it is. People just progress slower. But it's also like, but in other games, it's sort of, I don't know, in this game, it's sort of like the people that are really good, then how will they keep them happy? Because they'll just ace it. And the people that are bad, it will just take them so long to get through the game. Versus games like this, I'd be more due to how much they play. I'll be back in like a minute. Okay, back. It would be more due to how much you play. I still feel like it's not a very good setup in terms of some people just ace the game because they know the sort of. Well, I mean, they had like a permanent doing well and faster through the game. I can't scroll up to see messages. Clash Quest, I played one day and wow, that wasn't long. I played it for a lot longer than that, but then it stopped working on me. Okay, so we're gonna go through this and we're gonna do this now. Oh wow, it's already one and a half hours, man. Time flies by in the yellow and green. Stick around and you'll see what I mean. Okay, I guess we do that again. Eventually. That was so cool how the people getting those things to 1 hour. Oh, we still got to do that one thing. Let's do that. Boom. Start. Oh, it's a shame we didn't quite get it. Well, I mean, we can't because of those other things. These things it's going to take too long. Wood is the only potential one we could do, and I don't even know if we can do that in time. We could do more rock. I don't know if we can do any of these more now, actually. I don't think, yeah, I think that's it. It's kind of sad. I don't think we can, though. That's a waste of boat stuff. Oh, well. It is what it is. Okay, there we go. Let's go and type these up now. Boom. Okay, cool. They haven't swapped around since that last time I checked. Okay. Dun 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 do 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 dun 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 dun. 12 a.m. Do 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 do. Joyfuls. It's a Chinese restaurant in New Zealand. I like it. It's got good food. Okay, let's go through 91 still, 75 still. Man, they're not moving up fast. This has been like 24 hours almost, and none of the top 3 have moved up. Okay, that moved up 1. Yeah, all the new strategies that will come into play. 59. They should be the same then. Yep. 58, 57. No movement there. 56. Same. 355, so that will be the same then. Yep. 54. Yep. 52. 52. Oh. And then 51, 51, 51. Oh no, there's just one. That's still 50. It's kind of confusing actually. So Boom. This is such a confusing way to do it. That's, yeah, anyway. And the springs. Green at 50, Lava Kingdom, cool. And then SG United has made it to 49, followed by a few good farmers. So they screw up. There's not actually that many to edit, it's like pretty easy. Yum Yums. 48, still the only one. Stardew, still 47. Man, these players are not moving up much. 46. Maybe they're focusing on this other new things that they have to do now. And that, 45. Wow. 44. Brightdale has made it up. Will I stream tomorrow? No, I won't stream tomorrow actually. No, it's weird not streaming on a Wednesday or a Sunday. It's sort of like 2 days and then sometimes I can't stream on another day and it's like, man, there's so much stuff in life that it's like, man, I just got so much to do. I always seem to. 43. This one's moving up like a rocket, man. Rocket man. 41. 42, 43. They're moving up every day. It's every day, bro. Yeah, it's every day, bro. Yes, it's every day. So as long as you can't have any there are, then you just know the pattern that those other ones moved down. 3, so there should have been 3 of them. Yep, 42. 4 of them. Orange peeler has made up to 42. Oh, that, yeah, so they're moving up because they made it before Oaks, even though Oaks was much sooner to get there. That's cool, and then eventually we can make graphs of these and plot them again. I wish, yeah, if I had that data, man. I so wish I had all that data. 51. Are they, man? Wow, none of them have moved up, man. They're just... Oh, where's Oaks gone? Sweden? Oaks. What? Oaks must have changed their name. Oh, that's all that. So what are we? Where are we at? So orange. So from 42. 42. Orange peeler. Oh, what? Lithium. Oh no, Oaks is in between them. Ooh, I didn't spot them. And then we're to 41s, which it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweden, yep, there we go. So they're all good. And then what do we got? Frosty. Oh, Moon. United Jays. No, you're gone. You're gone. Who got there? A Good Valley. So yeah, there's a few that are just, you can just tell have been there since we started, since we came back to the game. And this is just bouncing around the bottom. Beta Grind is currently off. Flexdale. A Good Valley was there, and then it's off. I know it was there, and then it was off, and then it was off. So it was off, and then it was on, then it was on, then it was off, then it was off, then it was on. So yeah, and we were on, we were off, we were off, we were on, we're on, we're on. So if we can get up to, yeah, I mean I'm not there anymore, but yeah. Oh, Good Valley. Oh, Good, no, I see, there we go. And that one there. Sort of just like it's hovering around that 40 mark, and there's a whole heap of them that are there, sort of like just going these. So Beta Grinders must still be. Oh no, Beta Grinders was 40, so they just need one more, and then boom, they'll leap way up. But you can just see the just slow. Oh, because those ones are 40, and then 40, 40. So you can sort of see the categories. You could have like lines that show the percentage of the level 42s. There'd be a graph that could do that. That one's just so far ahead. So far ahead, and then that one's still solidly ahead as well, 5 whole levels ahead, and then those two it's kind of close, and then a massive big gap, and then a 3 gap. So because if we can do like a wee thing that shows that minus that. Oh, what? False. I know it's false, but well, that minus that. Oh no, I did equals. I know it's false. Well, that minus that doesn't equal that, but yeah. So this here, it's like I'm 0, so the difference is like nothing. But if we have a look at this, boom, we can see the hugest. Oh well, that's silly. So all of this is all within one level, and then right at the top, 16 lead of all places for the lead to be. I mean, it wouldn't be there though, so it does make sense for there, but it's still kind of like that's the hardest point to have it in terms of pushing it. And then a 5, a huge lead, is solid lead as well there, and then like a 2 lead, a wee bit of a lead there, and a wee bit of a lead there. So those 5 should consider them in highly good positions, especially those 4. Like they are just safe as you can get. Boom. Oops. Yeah, that can go. So can that. Boom. Okay. Anyway, that's the data on that. I could go through and do the nationality thing now. I'm keen to do it right now, but at the same time, it's getting too late, so I'm going to stop the stream. It's been good though. It's been good. We're gonna start ending it now. It's a shame. It's a shame. Yoshi, yo. I recognize you. There's a lot of people I forget. But I do remember you. So Ryan, was you on your Rocket Man? Yeah, song from my day. There's John Lennon, Elton John. There's a song another version they play now. It's been a long time, and touchdown way do. I don't know. It's like this female that sings it, and that's the main version I hear these days, in New Zealand places at least. So yeah, welcome to Yoshi. How's it go? Like yeah. And then the comment used to use it. Oh, I miss comment. I miss his. I loved his content. I genuinely loved it. I didn't watch every video. I didn't watch most videos, but the ones I watched, I'm like, this is good content. It really was. It was, oh man, I don't know, it's sort of like I feel bad that I didn't watch all his content, but it's like, I can't watch every, especially, well, I was just spending so much time making content myself. It's like, then it's hard to then interact and then go through and watch other people's content and that. I mean, you can just stop by and say hi and that, but you can't really do a very informed comment if you just, like, you could just click on it. Well, then I wouldn't just comment nice video if I haven't watched it. So, but then, then you can't comment till you've watched it. But then it takes a while to watch it. So it's like, oh. But yeah, his content was so good. But yeah, Yoshi, been a long time. So anyway, that's gonna wrap it up. It's kind of crazy. It feels real short. I'd love to keep going, but life happens. I got to walk on tomorrow, so that would be nice. What do we got? Oh, some rock. I wish it stayed there, that little green thing, because I mean, it's supposed to be new, but then I forget, because it doesn't make sense to collect it straight away, but then you forget about it, and it's like, no. So that's sort of like, that's just gems anyways. You're just buying it in a different package and that. So, yeah, I'm not big for all the... We've already got a garden pond. We've managed to get a few things for free. Not that many things. Although if I played over that whole period of time, I'm sure I would. Although, but this is the only... Hey, there's 20 gems. That's really cool. I really do like that. That's a cool, like, super rare. This is the rarest of all. I gotta do that video. I gotta do it. I have to do it. Rarest geckos of all time in Everdale. But the thing was, the last time I had the actual statistics, which was so cool. I was so happy that I could do that video and that they gave me those statistics. That was so cool. That was so cool. Of how many, it was like the actually rarest, and this would be the rarest. I don't think they give me the statistics. I don't think they would. I haven't even been able to, like, be in contact with them to give people the heyday thing, that all those videos, I was like, win 100 gems, win 100 gems. Well, no one's won 100 gems. Because my channel got banned, which meant, but I still thought that was like, who would be legally responsible if there was something like that went on, and I didn't keep track of everyone that entered. But let's say I said, okay, in order to enter, you have to pay, like, $20 in that, and then there's and the first 100 people to do it will be eligible to win like $1,000 prize or something. So it was like a super good value deal. It wasn't just like it would be slight loss, because otherwise it would cost too much in that. But yeah, well, I'd say like, okay, I'm gonna give you all this merch in that. It's $20 to do it in that, and then all these people did it in that, and then YouTube just banned my channel, and then I couldn't actually give it to any of them. Like, who would those people sue? Like, if would either they couldn't sue, or would they sue me, or would they sue YouTube? Because then YouTube say, well, we have the full right to ban him, and then be like, yeah, you do, but then I couldn't. How can you sue me if I didn't have the contact details of the people to give the merch? I don't know how that would work. But then we got 2 on Twitch, 2 on YouTube, 2 on DLive. But then I thought with when I had the competition going, it was about time that I was then going to do the results of it and that, and then give out the gems and that, and then it got banned. Or was it that? Or was it? No, it was a year. So yeah, it was gonna be, and I was gonna give out these 100 gems and that, and then got banned, so I couldn't give them out and that. Then when it got unbanned, then I contacted Supercell and I didn't receive a response. So I can't give it, because remember there's the video, and you can see the video, it's online, and I assure you, I haven't given away any of those 1,000 gems I won from the Heyday Farm video, in which we won 1,000 gems, each of the 4 of us and the other team, I think, won 750 in that, to give away as giveaways in that. So I did the giveaways in that, and said it's a year, because I wanted to get as much traction I could out of those videos, and it's sort of crazy, like, yeah, like, it's just crazy, you know, people like, so many videos you do, no one cares, then you just do one with a few gems, which is hard, it's not even worth like $1 or something. I mean, some people might not be able to spend much on the account, but I don't know, this is not the same gems as Heyday, but it's like $2 worth of gems, and you just get like thousands and thousands more people like commenting on those, well, watching those videos just because there's a giveaway. It's crazy. So it's like every video you just got to do a giveaway as part of it just to like get way more views. It's crazy. And so then heaps of people had commented and spent their time to do so, and I was going to do more complicated ones, like you have to comment 100 times on 100 different videos and that. And if people then spend hours doing stuff like that, well, not necessarily an hour, but even an hour, and then like all these people did that, and then I didn't give the giveaway, that's so wrong, that's so unfair. But I can't give the giveaway because I need to contact, well, Supercell needs to be able to get, I can't credit them to the account in that. So yeah, I mean, technically I could then find all those people and then give gift vouchers. Oh, that'd be so complicated and way more expensive, and it was supposed to be free, those gems from Supercell, but that's why I haven't been able to give them out in that. If they contact me, then I'll select the winners, and then that will be all those competitions. I'd done about 7 of them, but there was still more to go. But yeah, so I apologize for all the people that entered those competitions, but then never even, I mean, it's unlikely that you probably would have won, but still, I apologize that you then invested that time into those videos, commenting or watching the video to have to write all the different words or things I mentioned in that, and then you just don't have any chance of winning because I haven't been able to give you the gems. But yeah, so it's a bit strange, it's a bit weird, I can't, yeah. Because you saw the video where we got 1,000, and so it's like I did those videos, and then I've never been able to give those gems out since when I got since when I got banned. Well, then I couldn't give them out because I couldn't know, but since I've been unbanned, then yeah, nothing. So I apologize that you guys can't get those gems, everyone that entered, and I mean, how many of you? There's only 6 of you watching here, but as in there's like, some of them had like over 100 people comment. At least one of them had over 100 people comment about to enter in that, and then, well, none of you ever got any gems. So I apologize that. I'm genuinely sorry about that. I can't change that. I can't fix that. I contacted Supercell saying, please, yeah, can I do the, what, no, it's, no, actually, no, it's just thinking, I didn't contact them specifically about that, about something else. But they never responded, so, because then I would have, but then if they don't respond to the first thing, well, I can't then, well, it's, yeah, no open dialogue, so it's like, but yeah, so I apologize for that. I can't, yeah, you're saying I can't watch most videos. Probably illegal to require money to enter contest. Surely not, no way, or would that be constitute gambling? Well, I wouldn't, well, even if it wasn't money, I don't think, surely that'd be insane. Oh, you like school fee is like $2 to enter the thing. But even if it wasn't money, and you said, okay, I want you to comment like one thing on 100 of my videos and that, or let's say 1,000 of my videos for that matter and that, and it was like a really good prize. It was like a $300 prize, so people like, and it was like unique rare merch or something in that. Let's say people cared about that by SuperSight. Let's say it was, and so people went and spent like multiple hours, like 10 hours going through everything, and let's say 1,000 people did that and spent 10 hours. That's 10,000 hours worth of time that all these people have invested huge amounts in that, but let's say I wasn't keeping track because I'm like, oh, there's no point do it. At the end, once the time's up, then I'll check and I'll verify who's done it, and then, I mean, that would be hard to do. I mean, with Zahard though, you could get some program or something to then figure that out. But then if you got banned, then all that would go, and then all these people just spent like 10,000 hours total worth of time. Which, I mean, and if you did that, converted that to money, then that would be $100. You know, like if they're like working $20 an hour and they put in 10 hours, it's like everyone's effectively paid $200 to enter the competition. And then it's all gone. And then, I mean, who would they sue then? Would they sue me, myself, or YouTube? Or couldn't they sue? One of those 3 options. I don't like. Could they either successfully sue me, successfully sue YouTube, or they can't sue because both of us win the defense or something? Because yeah, it's. yeah, I mean, it could come down to how I worded the competition, but if I said I'll select a winner from the comments in that, or something, but then, or even, but then if I'd said the competition ends this date, then you could say, well, you covered because the competition never, well, it ended, but it was invalid because, I don't know, I honestly don't know. I'm genuinely curious to know who would, because there would be, well, there could well be an example of that, of someone, a big YouTuber that started a competition, like Leafy. I mean, he didn't start a competition, but let's say someone did, and then all these people spend a huge amount of time to enter or something in that. Let's say, like, because the higher the bar of entry, like, comment on more videos, is more and more reward in boosting the channel and that. I don't know what would happen in a case like that. Because someone could say, well, I want my 10 hours back. I've just wasted 10 hours, and you never fulfilled the competition promise, or that you, yeah. And even YouTube's, the thing is, the irony is, it's YouTube's terms of service that says that you're obligated to fulfill the request in that. But it was YouTube that stopped me from fulfilling it because they banned my channel, which was dependent on selecting someone from the comments, which I could no longer view, in order to pick a winner for those things, which I then couldn't do because YouTube banned me in that. And had I not been banned, then I would have been able to do it, and Supercell would have done the gems thing, and then that would have been fine. But then by that time, it had been 9 months had passed. So yeah, so it was strange because it was YouTube that stopped me from fulfilling those things by banning me. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know who would get sued in the case like that, because it's like, well, I can't do anything. My channel's gone. I literally can't fulfill that because it was dependent on the comments, which I'm banned from seeing. But then YouTube would say, well, we reserve the right to ban them. But surely someone would then have to go to. Someone would be liable for that. Someone would be liable for that. I mean, because they could say, well, then you should have been more responsible in order to not allow something like that to happen. But no, they couldn't really say that. Well, then they could say, well, YouTube's forced to show the comments and that in order for them to fulfill the thing. But but I don't think they would say that, because it's like, well, they can't force a company like YouTube to just show people, because otherwise then everyone could do that and just say, I will be picking one comment out of all my comments in 5 years time, and someone will win a grand. You just have to comment on my channel, and then they get banned, and then they'd be like, well, YouTube then legally has to allow me to view all those comments so I can pick a winner. And I don't think they'd do that, because YouTube wouldn't. Oh no, but then they could say that you shouldn't make promises that you can't guarantee you could keep, and part of the guaranteed would be you can't guarantee you won't get banned off YouTube. But then that would be a crazy, like, there'd be so many people that would have said, like, done competitions that were dependent on them not getting banned, because that's a fair assumption that you're not going to get banned. So, yeah. But then they could say, well, that wasn't a fair assumption that you would be able to fulfill the promise because you could get banned. It's like, yeah, but I didn't have any reason to believe it'd get banned because my content was family friendly and I hadn't received any copyright strikes or community guideline strikes. But then they could say, well, it's not good enough. You couldn't guarantee it. But then unless you then did a clause with the next stream, yeah, so I think probably then I would be liable to be sued. But then if I did another competition, I'll be like, okay, so it's the same thing as last time, except it's dependent on me not getting banned. So if I got banned, then the competition is null and void, just so you know. And so then you would then recuse yourself, and then I think neither YouTube or you would be liable, and no one could sue if you got banned. But yeah, I think probably I would be liable then. I mean, technically liable for the what is the minimum sue requirements? Like, what is to stop someone from those comments from suing me? No, but in this case, then it would actually be a Supercell thing, because this is not the theoretical YouTube competition thing, because then it's that but they could still say that you're responsible, but they're just like, well, I can't credit gems to people's accounts. They could say, well, you have to find other ways. But unless it's said in the original video that these gems are from that competition, so then I'd be like, well, then I wouldn't be liable because I've said they're from that, but then it's not. I don't know. Would I then be? I don't know who would be liable. I mean, in this situation, it wouldn't be. Well, no, it could be actually, yeah, because it could be YouTube, because when they banned it to stop the competition happening, or it could be me for not being able to guarantee that the competition will be able to happen, or it could be Supercell for. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, for them not giving them the gems. I don't know. I don't know who's liable. It could be any of us, but I honestly don't know. Anyway, hopefully none of us get. Anyway, yeah. Who knows? Maybe. Hopefully one day I can fulfill it. Hopefully one day. Okay. So, Yeah, we're going, so we've done that, so we're wrapping up the stream. So thank you to everyone that was part of it. That was like an odd end that I wasn't expecting to do, but anyway, that's where we ended up. That's okay. Okay. And so thank you to everyone that came by. Thank you to Lynn, thank you to Shardlight, thank you to Mark, thank you to Clash with Style, thank you to Logo Blocks, thank you to Defix, thank you to Villadas, thank you to L Hogan, thank you to Greet on DLive and Lynn on Trovo, and Lynn on DLive and Shardlight on DLive, and to Rushable on YouTube, and to Yoshi on YouTube. And that have to agree to deliver the gems to the winners. There we go, another section of 0. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, because that video is up. It's literally in that video that it says that then we get to win we get 1,000 gems in that. So yeah. Hey, Miraz! Hello, hello. That video is there. I don't know if all the others have given out all of theirs yet. Maybe, maybe not. I intentionally did it for a longer period of time. And I still have 300 worth that I would still do it. I'd do more competitions, actually. I'd actually do more competitions. Yeah, I'd do more competitions that then go even further in the future, like another year from when, if they paid the other 7 people, I'd done about 7. If they paid the other 7 people their gems, then I'd start another, I'm thinking of doing a video on like ranking the Heyday updates, and then just doing a video on that, and then I could do another competition on that of 100 gems in that. So yeah, anyway, I don't know what happened with that situation, but I do apologize for those of you who had expected to get gems, rightfully so, well, like, the potential of getting gems, and then you never got it. So yeah, thank you for the 11 likes, and we're nearly done with the new building. Nice. What valley are you in again, Miraz? Thank you for the 11 likes. Thank you, Lynn, for moderating. Thank you, last stream, for Benak for the super chat. Thank you to Restream.io for allowing me to share on all the different platforms. Thank you to Twitch, Nimmer TV, YouTube, Freak TV, DLive, Facebook, Rumble, Mobcrush, Twitter, and Trovo for allowing me to stream on them. Thank you to Supercell for the game and the camera, Logitech Brio 4K. Thank you to 24timezones.com for the time below. And thank you to OBS for the free streaming software. Thank you to the members of my channel, to FazeCast, to Josh Winder, to Lynn, to iThinks, and to Dylan Official for being members of my channel. And I think that's about it, actually. I think that's about it. It feels sort of short, but it's, yeah. I'm pretty sure the others get it. Ah, right. Oh, right. Very nice. Second top one. Pretty sure they gave, ah, right. I wonder about Silas, though. I wonder about Silas. Because I wanted to make it last, man. Like, I really, like, it's like, yo, gems are finally a giveaway thing that I can do. And it's easy because I don't have to pay for shipping across the world. Like, it can just be credited to the account. This is awesome. So I'm like, yo, I'm going to absolutely get the most I can out of these giveaways and that. So, yeah, then I was like, yo, I'll do like 10 different videos. I almost sort of split them into 50s. So, make it even longer. But, yeah. We stuck with 100, so, and that sort of, yeah, well, it was enough to make people interested in the video. It's just so hard to, and it's sort of almost sad how, like, that's what made people, like, that was, like, all these good Heyday videos got, like, no traction, then you do one that had that, and, whoa, look at all the views. It's like, mate, I just have to do, like, a little bit of this in every one or something, but then it would probably run out of traction or whatnot. Because, I mean, I don't think I've had anyone ever actually come back and say, like, what happened to this? Which, I mean, they rightfully could ask that. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had anyone actually come and say, like, what happened to... Because people sort of just forget, but, yeah, it's absolutely right for me to pick a winner and give a winner the gems. But I'm not in a position to be able to do that. I can't directly credit people's accounts with gems. And, yeah, there you go, that's the stats there. So, yeah, I'm glad we did this stream, about 2 hours, and I'll wrap it up now. It's sort of sad, I want to keep going, But yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Okay, there we go. And have we got a task? Oh, yeah, we'll do that one overnight. Got those, and then I'll sort them around in the next. I'm gonna have some frozen berries before going to bed. I'm eating through like a kg a week, which is actually quite a lot. Sad, but you have to bribe. Yeah, it is a shame, really. That's the incentive that gets people to do it. It's, yeah. Oh, but then I made it that then, like, okay, because I'm like, if I just say it at the start, then boom, people just, like, be gone instantly. So I'm like, yo, I'm going to make it that they actually have to watch through the video in order to meet the requirements in order to do it, to actually get at least some watch time and not just an instant drop off. But one of my top videos was, yeah, the 100, yeah, it's pretty sad really, but my top few were just this like gym videos and that, but yeah, because then it just incentivizes, I mean, because then you just might want to make videos just like that, just keep doing ones like that versus like other content. Anyway, been good though, sure. Yeah, yeah, it's weird, like 2 hours of stream seems short, like, well, I mean, I don't know, it's like, back in the day, 2 hours was so long, like the Heyday 2017 one, and, you know, so many videos are like 10 minutes, and it's like, mate, at like a 15-minute video, I think, oh, that's a long video, but then it's like, 2 hour stream, and it's like, that doesn't seem long, but it's like, what, 2 hour stream is so long? That's weird, because I don't know if I've ever watched like a 2 hour stream myself. Oh, no, I did watch the Mark Rober thing, but that was afterwards. Oh, no, I watched ClashCon, that might have been 2 hours, actually, but, yeah, there's not many of, I mean, I used to watch Ricky back in the day, but yeah, it was very rare that I actually watched something for 2 hours, let alone like 8 hours or 12 hours. It's insane. But yeah, thank you very much for moderating, Lynn. Thank you for coming back at the end, Miraz, and everyone else that came by. I have enjoyed the stream. I'll wrap it up now. I'm gonna have a wonderful lot of berries. Yeah, I eat through a few berries. It'd be so crazy to have like 2 million subs on Twitch and that, like just streaming, just like massive audience and that. Pokemon, Brett Cooper's on YouTube, Daily Wire. It's very different. I was just like, just because she has like a mic like that and just reminded me of her. Just like, now. I was like that. Anyway, okay, so, and Brett is a female name. I didn't know that. But there's male Bretts. But yeah, anyway, yeah, what is a woman? Yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, but a lot of these people like Ninja and Pokemon and that, they actually streamed for ages before they took off. So they kind of took off overnight in the sense that they eventually took off, but they've been streaming for years, man. So the top few, you know, there will still be people that stream and never taken off, but the few top Twitch ones were absolutely massive. I mean, most of them have streamed for so long, like way longer than I have, and I've streamed a lot. So yeah, but they've just been streaming for years, and then eventually they found it right with those games. Yeah, C was lucky with the new building. They could start building it after. Why were they able to and you're not able to? Because, yeah, because 2 of them have hit that top thing, which I assume, yeah, those 2 somehow must have been able to. Was it because of the boats that they researched or something? Anyway, yeah, I'll about wrap it up. We'll just wait for your answer on that. But, yeah, see you, Shardlight. Thank you for being part of it. See you, Lynn. Thank you for being part of it. See you, Miraz. Thank you for being part of it. I will do a smiley face. And at 30 March 2022... and we'll do that. Actually, I'll just briefly look at where we just ranked just while we wait for the answer. I'm curious to that answer. And yeah, okay, almost there, folks, almost there. Boom. So Everdale. Oh, we're not there anymore. We were 3rd. Oh, but he's just released a video on it, so that's, yeah. Everdale. Man, this is crazy. This is actually insane. The orange juice. Why have I got an Instagram ad? What the heck? I've never seen that before. That's like how the Brave ads come out. Orange Juice ad has 4 times as many views as the official Everdates update. That's crazy. I think that's a bad sign. Because it shows that his audience is bigger than the Everdale teams. I mean, they got like less subs than me. Morning. They only have 20k subs than me, which is pretty crazy low. You can't sort by most viewed. That's crazy how sort of low, like the fact that someone just doing a video on it, he's just like, he's got such a big audience that, like that. 41k is also a lot for, oh, I didn't know he was so, oh man, he's like over 1 million. He's huge. He's real popular. Ford. I love how they wear Ford. I wonder, yeah, because I mean, Ford would still do fossil fuels. And I wonder how many of the people that are part of, is it part of Tribe? And then that's Ford? Like, it's so weird that Ford has sponsored all these companies and that. I got a Ford bag, which I really like, and I've had it for years. But yeah, I wonder how many of them, like, yeah, that's so funny. Oppose the fossil forms and all their fossil fuels in all their forms and that, but then have Ford as a sponsor. I think that's funny. I wouldn't have an issue with having Ford as a sponsor. I'd be, Ford, you want to sponsor me? But then what does it mean to sponsor? I didn't, like, what is the point? I don't know, because I wouldn't want to do a sponsorship video of a product and that, but anyway, yeah, so just see the, no answer. Okay, that's okay. Well, we'll wrap it up. Thank you for being part of it. We'll say goodnight now. That's going to wrap it up. We'll hope you enjoyed it. That will wrap it up. Good night, and God bless.